When I first saw the Nike Ava Rover, I didn't get it. The pixel mudguard, the jagged overlays, the chunky midsoles. I thought Nike was just throwing shapes for the sake of it. But then I laced them up and everything changed. This is the black and blue Sage colorway, retailing at £130. And today I want to tell you how a sneaker I almost dismissed ended up making sense. The Ava Rover started with their designer Edwin Cruz. Nike's brief wasn't to make a hype shoe. It was to make a daily city sneaker that could survive long days of walking, commuting, and just life. Instead of giving us a lifestyle midsole and no substance, Nike dropped in React X foam, the same cushioning used in their running line. The first time anyone saw this sneaker, it was in a collab with South Korea's Hyun Seo. Apologies if I didn't pronounce that correct.
My name is Hyun Seo.
Dark, tactical, and very limited. Now we've got a wider drop, like this black blue Sage version. And this is where my confusion started. This sneaker, is it a performance sneaker that is pretending to be a lifestyle sneaker, or is it a lifestyle sneaker pretending to be a performance sneaker? So as per Nike's brief, this is not a hype sneaker, but it is saying, let's take our running tech and see how it survives in the streets. Let's see what the streets are saying. At first glance, the Ava Rover looked chaotic. That jagged mudguard, I thought it was pure flex. Turns out the uneven edge actually hides scuffs. Smart detail, the woven mesh keeps it breathable, and those TPU overlays give it structure so it doesn't collapse on foot. In this colorway, the black base does most of the talking. The sage blue accents hit the panels and the midsole just enough to make it pop, but not so much it's unwearable. I thought these sneakers definitely got presence, okay? It does look chunky, but it looks chunky without looking chunky. It does have that slim look, and the chunkiness don't look too clown-like, and the slim look don't look too long. So this is definitely got that juggernaut type presence. What Nike tech is packed into this sneaker? Here's what makes the Ava Rover different. Cushioning. React X isn't soft. It's dense, then it wakes up as you move. First 10 steps feel firm, but the rebound grows the longer you wear them. Fit. The woven base makes them light, while the molded overlays keep your foot locked. Outsole. Rubbers only place where it's needed. Less weight, still plenty of traction. So with these sneakers, it was a bit funny because I did buy these sneakers with the V5 runners, and I'll be doing another video on these. But I put they both on side by side, and initially I thought the cushioning is both the same. I really thought that it was both the same. So I put on, so the initial feel straight away, brand new, without walking in it, they felt the same as the V5 runners. One is 130 quid, the other one is somewhere around the 100 quid mark, but you'll see that in my next video when I do a review of that. But I thought it was the same. Now, I was deceived only on the basis that I started moving, started walking, and once I started walking, then I started feeling the cushioning, the React X cushioning. As I started jumping up and down, the V5 felt more solid, but the React X felt more cushion, and there was an energy return. So that made the difference. And then I thought, oh, I really understand that this has got the better technology and this is very comfortable. What I do notice with these trainers of today, whether they're new, whether they're retro, both feel like you can put them on and there's no breaking. There's nothing to do with breaking. Back in the day, it was all about breaking in the shoe or breaking in the sneaker. These days, the expectation is comfort from the get-go, and these give you that. Even after a couple of hours, these sneakers have managed to change my opinion. The Ava Rover doesn't just look different, it feels different. You can walk all day in them without feeling cooked, and that £130 price, that's about what Nike charges for their running tech. Except here, you can wear it with cargos or jeans and not feel out of place. The garden needs some work. I understand, I know this, and the missus probably looking at me thinking, this guy is a lazy guy. Anyway, before we move on, I have to tell you about the sizing of this. Now this is a true to size, even though it's narrow at the toe box and it looks like it slims to a point, or verges, that's the word, verges to a point. Very comfortable. In terms of the front toes, I think I got space. In terms of the heel and the mid, it's comfortable. So as I was saying, straight out the box, on foot, comfort, certified. So here's the truth. To be honest, when I saw this online, it didn't scream out to me at all. It didn't scream at all. The shape kind of put me off. I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. As I said, there was no hype. I'm not driven by hype. And some people are just not driven by hype. And on this occasion, this thing gave me the bug about this sneaker. However, now I have it. I can see that this has got a little something about it. You know, it's not overstated. It is quite subtle, but there's some key elements with this sneaker which then, you know, makes you look, okay, I can work with this. Okay, this has got a little something behind it. Okay, this is quite very, very comfortable and the quality is quite good. So let me know what you think. Let me know if this is a sneaker that you will go out and buy, a sneaker that you've thought, actually, looking at the pictures is not great, but now, after you've seen the review, thinking a bit more detail in terms of what's behind it, in terms of the design itself, and seeing some better images of this trainer, let me know if this is something that you might pick up, you might not. That's the Nike Ava Rover in Black Blue Sage, a shoe that went from confusion to clarity to daily rotation.
But wait! There's more!
I'm not sure if I capture it properly, but there's a definite clicking sound. And to be honest, okay, yes, £130. But this day and age, should trainers be making squeaky, clicky, any of that type of noise? I didn't think so, you know, so I wasn't expecting that. I'm not sure if that's a game changer, you know, because I think with city noise, road traffic, people talking, all that background noise, you might not hear it. But on that minute that it's a bit silent and there is a little feeling on the foot that there's a clicking sound, so it might become annoying. So this is something that you might have to look out for and accept if you like this trainer. Anyway, we'll move on.
지친 하루 끝 문득 들려온 너의 목소리 따뜻한 그 말 조용히 피어난 노란